Going live. Going live, and I don't even tell you I'm going to go live anymore, because if I do, and I'm 1 minute late, I get the hate. And I don't like the hate. The hate ain't great. How you doing, everybody? It's Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. We're going to wait till some people come in here, and then we'll start up our presentation. See if anybody is going to come into my chat tonight. It'd be nice if they did. I have a thing. I guess I can move the thing to the thing. Let me see if I can move. Oh, I moved the background thing. We don't want to do that. Look at that. We got the weather in Las Vegas. Where are we going to put the weather? There it is. So now the weather is here. Somebody suggested this. That was fun. We got some fun stuff going on. Hey, everybody. How's it going, eh? Your local hoser here drinking water that's icy. Mr. Uber's here. Connie's here, right? Lauren, I can pretty much read everything. It's a Christmas miracle. No, I didn't have surgery. My eyes are too bad for that. So what does the second shutdown look like? We're going to talk about that on the camera today. Maybe you guys like the look my wife styled me today. She said, you're going to go get your eyes examined, and you're going to get the contact lens test. And it turns out, thank you, Tamara, for being my first like, that the contacts you had on hand for my horrible eyes, pretty much fine. And so I dodged the bullet. Don't have to pay 2 times the amount of money. I can see that you are there, Bruce. Bruce is here, the Bruceinator, the Bruce Springsteeninator. Ready for another great stream. Put the glasses back on, Mike says. No, thanks, Mike, for your advice. Why would I put my glasses back on? I've been wearing them since I was 6. It's nice to be liberated for a while. I will get a new pair of glasses made, because you don't wear contact lenses constantly when you have eyesight as bad as mine. But guess what? I can actually read the screen better than with my old glasses. Make the Luxor into an MLB stadium for the baseball team. Yes, the Las Vegas Luxors. We talked about that. Fiat King is giving me compliments. All right, guys, you think I should put the glasses back on, or do you think I should leave them off once in a while? It's my body. I do what I want. Whatever. I heard it's not good to have contacts in. Haha. It's not good to do anything during C19, is it? Slurping into my cup. What a rude guy. Leamington, Ontario. Why have I not heard? I've heard. Where are you? NHL's coming back. You know, according to the NHL Players Association, 75% of those NHL players don't even want to come back. So they don't have to come back. What are you going to do? Is the Edmonton Oilers going to play without Connor McDavid? Are you going to play without Jonathan Taves up there? And where the devil does he play right now? Toronto, right? Yeah, right. Come on. Leave them off. Great. Get to use the contacts. Leave them off. Looks better. Antoinette is sick. I'm sorry, Antoinette. My buddy that I visited with, Josh, for the real estate stuff, he was sick. Oh, by the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I did a real estate video with him. It's Stephanie Trump's birthday today. I got to say this. Stephanie Trump, she is not related to the president. She's a really sweet, nice lady in California. And she is having her 27th birthday today. So give her a happy birthday. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Say happy birthday, Stephanie. To answer my V. I don't know, Tony. I mean, I got a lot of chats right now. Let's see if I can find Tony's. Talk to me, Steve. Tell me about the rumor I heard about Vegas closing. Flames fan has not been muted. I can see you right there. Call me out, King Pookie Nation Alvarez. Why would I do that? You were pretty nice to me the other night. Say happy birthday, Stephanie. She is 27 years. She's 26 years young. She's 26 years today, and she is in California. She is a nice lady. So, hey, Steven, glad you're doing good. Thank you so much. Hey, we're on camera. We're live. What does a Vegas shutdown part 2? Part 2, if you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can't count past 6 in French anymore. I used to do it all the way to 10. Anyways, there it is. So, what does it look like? I don't know. We're going to talk about that. That'll be the theme of this chat here that we're going to do with you guys tonight. My mods time you out. Well, mods are not timing people out as heavily as before. Sorry if you were timed out. You might have said something about the dispensary stuff. You might have said something about the call girls. You might have said something like that. And we have to keep the chats PG-13 because that's what they like best on YouTube's. Now, tomorrow, I have my walkthrough and my resort review and tour of the Flamingo. And it took me a long time, and I used a new camera, and I edited the heck out of it. And that goes up tomorrow in the morning, so make sure that you do subscribe to the channel so you can see that and get the notification bell. When are they shutting Vegas down? I don't know. Maybe never, but what does it look like? That's the question. So we do have the weather up there. You guys can see the current weather. That's a live weather updated with the weather widget from one of these websites, and I rigged that up for you guys, so that'll be in here from now on. Somebody said that. Patrick likes the background. It's not my photography. It's just a free wallpaper that I got, and I would like to get more moving stuff, but to be honest, those American Eagle cameras, they give me a headache. Wow. Look at how much gin I have. No, it's water. I'm just kidding. Unfortunately, I canceled my Vegas trip already. Teacher loves Disney. Wow. I love Disney too. I long to return to LV. Thank you for your content. Well, thank you so much. Thank him 265 times. We're going to talk here about what it might look like to do a second Vegas shutdown and what it might have as repercussions for the city and whether it's really necessary. Vegas Mooch is in the house. Thank you, Vegas Mooch. Hello, Mr. Steve D. He is here. Steve D has been making great efforts to try to get me connected with some kind of famous person. There's another person here that did, and I'm not going to say their name because Steve D, I don't know why I'm saying his name, but I don't want to, I shouldn't have even said Steve D is doing that. That was wrong of me, but I did anyways. Steven, you look fantastic without glasses, at least 10 years younger. Oh, that's what the wife said. Then she made me shave this stuff. Turns out this skin is not sandpaper underneath. You're not drinking soda. No, it's just water. I have ice water. We have a fridge that makes ice cubes now, so sometimes I just can't help myself. And so are the masks required at the pools? My wife and I were talking about swimming pools. You know how everybody right now under the current situation and current conditions has that one thing they don't want to do? Why don't you tell me in the chats, what's the one thing that you used to do that you're not really comfortable doing right now? She was saying she wouldn't be comfortable going to a pool or to a water park with the recycled water. And, you know, but she's always been a swimmer. And when they were opening up a new gym near me on EOS Fitness, I said they might even have a pool. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. Well, I said, what? There's no kids in the pool. She goes, yeah, but, you know, I just don't feel comfortable like that anymore. I'm like, what if they filled it up with hand sanitizer? She still wasn't into it. That would be horrible. But, you know, so there's one thing that people don't want to do. Swimming in a public pool is one of them, I guess. Christopher Anderson says no restaurants. They can wait. I can't ever spell restaurants. Everybody has a word they can't spell. Caesars Entertainment is doing a great job about the face mask thing. Well, I mean, everybody has to do a great job. I'd like to hear how they're doing a great job, specifically, Tony. That might be interesting. Flying. Gregory doesn't want to fly right now. Okay, fair enough. Buffets. Do Arnold. Well, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing Arnold at all right now. My voice is pretty much back. So we've been to several restaurants. The restaurants seem to be the safest thing to do out here. I had a subscriber take me out on a Sunday. We went to a Korean place, and I'm not even a Korean place fan, but they had some of the best meats, and I was really happy he took me, so I gave it a shot. And when we showed up, we're all wearing face masks. We're waiting outside for like 45 minutes just to get a seat. And then when we get in, they have this tablet. It looks like one of those crappy budget tablets that you'd see on the Home Shopping channel, not an iPad, not even a nice Android tablet. Do they make Android tablets anymore? I doubt it. And you walk up to it, it's got a face outline, you put your face in there, and then this little robotic voice goes, normal temperature, no face mask, no face mask. And so the restaurants seem to be getting it. Okerlund is here. I'm glad to see you back in the chat. William Garcia is here. Thank you, Okerlund. Thank you so much. And so the restaurants in Vegas seem to be rather safe right now. But if you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable, you know. Thank you, Okerlund. Yes, get to the chopper. We'll do that later on, guys. What do you think I am? Some kind of a clown? I'm here to entertain you. We're sending out a search party for blackjack. Oh, my audio is on my computer. News alert, local woman wins $676,000 slot jackpot at a Henderson casino. That's your local news alert that the Review Journal just pushed to me. So a local woman won $676,000 tonight in Henderson. Wow, that's some nuts, crazy stuff. So we got 400 people in the chat and 87 likes. I guess I'm not all that likable, or I'm so likable that you're hinging on my every word for some reason, and you haven't liked the video yet. Los Angeles County, no fireworks. They said the fireworks out here will be a little more intense this year because because people are not going to be able to watch them on the strip like they used to. So everybody's going to run out to Phantom Fireworks and buy some garbage fireworks that are not very good. I don't know if they have Phantom Fireworks in your town. They're usually set up so the Boy Scouts buy them or they let them sell them. They have a deal, and then the Boy Scouts make some money off the Phantom Fireworks. But they're going to be buying those in droves. Vegas Mooch, my Santa Monica pier is closing. Ooh, damn, you can't even go to the pier anymore. What's wrong with saltwater? How do the contacts feel? Can you feel them in your eyes, Antoinette asks. No, you can't. My old contacts that I had from 2004, they were like rudimentary garbage contacts for my type of astigmatism, and they were not bad, but they were a little itchy. These ones here are in my eyes. They're not the best. The eye doctor I went to is up on Blue Diamond Road and Rainbow at the Walmart. He was great. He gave me these for free. I can wear them for 30 days, 30 uses. And then he's going to order me another pair, another sample pair that are even more powerful. And then after that, I'd have to pay double. So these are not bad. He said I can wear them basically all the time, like from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. Fireworks in LV. All I know is that the Plaza and I heard the Red Rock are doing fireworks, but nothing on the Strip. Can we still get blackout drunk on the Strip? Partying for 4 days. I wouldn't get blackout drunk right now. Alcohol has a horrible effect on your immune system. It's basically broken down into ethanol, which is a poison, and your body processes it if you're Canadian, your body processes the alcohol, and it's not good for you, and it basically can cause you to get sick, and it can diminish your immune system. But if you want to, sure, you can get blackout drunk on the Strip. I used to walk on the pier all the time. Been on that 5 days in a row since I got home. Do you ever run into Everclear? They're a band from Santa Monica. I've never worn contacts, but I've had 2 cataract surgeries. Ooh, I'm sorry. He said my eyes were relatively healthy. Teacher loves Disney. So I am blessed with that. Stayed in Vegas Friday yesterday. I think Vegas is going to bounce back great. From what I could see, that everyone was following mask guidelines and having a great time. That's good. That's good. I think Planet Hollywood opens this weekend. I don't know about that. I guess I'll have to take a look at that and see if they do open this weekend. I will find out for you guys. Coming to Vegas in late August, as long as Vegas is up and running. It's pretty much up and running. It's 65% there. Green Valley Ranch is supposed to have a fireworks display. It was a Wolf 25, a Wheel of Fortune. So that means she hit the megabucks. She hit the megabucks, which means that she probably played a progressive, which is the trick on slot machines. Here's a hot tip for you in Vegas. Always play the progressives, because if you hit a progressive slot, you put in 1 coin versus 3. There's several magnitudes less money that you win. Mandalay Bay opens tomorrow. Please come out if you live here and support the property, Jason says. Okay. A lot of people are avoiding the Strip right now, but maybe they will. Teacher loves Disney, loves Vegas. I'm flying in on Sunday. I hope nothing changes. We'll see what happens. I was able to get a voucher for my flight. When do you recommend going? Well, I mean, here's the thing. I would be irresponsible if I told you guys, come to Vegas right now, walk around like nothing is going on. I'm not telling you that, but I'm saying that, I mean, if you want to err on the side of safety, there's other things, and I know we're all supposed to be proponents for Vegas, right? All the other Vegas guys are telling you how great it is to come in and enjoy the town, and they're making videos like, when does it all come back? And the answer is not nice. I'm not going to tell you, you should come here and pretend like nothing, and you shouldn't do that. I would say, okay, if I were you and you were me, what would you say to you? There's the question. Question of the night. If I were you and you were sitting here, what would you say to me? So you're the Vegas blogger now. You're the Vegas blogger. What do you tell the person watching this live stream? 512 of you now. What do you tell that person? What do you say? When should I come back to Las Vegas? When is it going to be the same? What do you say? I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm not leaving. Caution, Debbie says. We have Antoinette Christensen saying November. William Garcia says we live in a multiverse. Yeah, that's cool. Multiverse theory is a real thing, by the way. Says that there's multiple versions of us everywhere. Let's see what we got here. So wait, reassess in 1 month. That's a good advice, I think. It's a risk. Coming to Vegas in the end of September if the Canadian government will let me. Damn government won't let me go to Vegas. Hi, Steve. Finally here. Not psychic. Use common sense. Are we going to wait till Vegas returns back to normal? He says, we are going to wait. Never going to be the same. Next week, ASAP. I depart Thursday. I was so happy when masks became mandatory June 25th. I had social distancing plus hand washing makes for the numbers going down. I believe that's true. I think it's going to take time. I'm coming to Vegas Sunday. Very nice. So I would tell you, if I was in my position, happens I am, I would tell you guys that it's up to you. But as a person that lives here, I'm not primed to go to the Strip and walk around 10,000 people that I don't know their histories of. And that's what it is. And I think wait a month and see what is a good thing to do is a good advice. But you're probably not going to listen to me. And I don't want to be the guy that the casinos look at and they say, look at that jerk. He's telling people not to come here. I'm not telling anybody what they would do. If I were going to come to Las Vegas, I would wait a month. I would wait and see what the Labor Day weekend might look like. That's 2 months. But that's just because I know that the numbers are going up absolutely everywhere. I know that any place where people are gathering and crowds are going up. And I know that it's not some big right-wing or left-wing conspiracy. It's just what's happening with a highly contagious disease. But I also happen to read a ton on how C19 virus works. And I know that there is something more to it than what, and I'm not saying conspiracy-wise, I'm saying in terms of how these flu-like diseases work. And I'm saying that that's what that is. I do have masks. I have a beef mask. I do have VegasFaceMask.com. You guys might want to check that out. There's some people that are mad at me today because I didn't have a good invoicing system and I never invoiced them. Or the masks got lost in the mail, or the check got cashed and I don't take checks anymore. That's ridiculous. But we do have VegasFaceMask.com. So I do have my steak eat some beef mask because I like me some beef. Beef is tasty. Got that right there. And it's high up behind the neck. And the nice thing is you never miss them. You never lose them. I need to send some people some masks for free, by the way, some of my supporters. And yeah, and then I just like this to this to this. FlixPick won't come back until the mask rules are gone. Oh my gosh. Mike says let it run its course. I mean, that might be something, you know. Winning Traveler says, hey, Seven from Lily, I email you not in a rush. Okay. All right. So you emailed me. Wow. Traveler is a very European way. Are you in Europe, Winning? I'm curious. Okay. Thanks, Winning. Yeah. Thank you so much, Winning. So we got 600 people here. Let's talk about what a second Vegas shutdown might look like in 3 minutes time. It's going to start at the 20-minute mark. When you are ready, if you feel comfortable, then you have a good time. Whether or not you enjoy it depends on your attitude. Good attitude equals a good time. That's a good way of looking at things. This is what I said yesterday. If I wanted to watch a man drinking a glass of water, I would have taken the water drinking class. Oh, that's supposed to be Willie from The Simpsons. Derek Combs, my man. Derek Combs saved me some trouble with a face mask today. That was very nice. Thank you so much, Derek. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, my God. I will be there in 2 weeks. I'm going to use common sense. I will wear my mask, keep my social distance, and not gather in large crowds. Thank you so much. Oh, my gosh. All on you if you go. I'm currently in Arizona where it's bad per se. I like that. But I think if you abide by guidelines, hygiene, you should be okay. The masks are annoying, but in the long run, they might help. I think we're all at that point. I would like to see our president say that everybody should wear masks. And, you know, that's what Cuomo out in New York said. But, you know, he's got a big responsibility to a lot of people. He wants to give the best information our president does, I'm sure. I liked it when they were doing the daily updates. I think we are probably at a place where we should do the daily updates again. Where's Derek Stevens? He's probably at his mansion somewhere. Oh my God, Teacher Loves Disney is way too generous tonight. Thank you for your reasonable voice. I have been a long-term fan. Well, thank you so much for watching. Guys, thank him 589 times. Give him a thumbs up. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. My live streams are getting more high-tech. I think I might switch my platforms up and do something a little more spinny high-tech. Not too gimmicky. Thanks again, Steve. You're always friendly. Hope you like. I appreciate you very much. I like your icon. It looks like the Firefox logo. If that's an icon that you made, then you are really good at graphics design. Very nice. Reno is here. Oh, Reno is in the house. Margaret's here. And Scott's here. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm tired today. I got to be honest. I'm buying a mask right now. Support the channel, Alex says. Thank you so much. Did you guys know that I now have a payment option on the website? And it is now a secured website with simple SSL secured socket layer, so you guys don't have to worry about anything. I did all that today. Steven, your background pick is the best yet. Yes, there's a lot of really good, nice. There's some fisheye lens ones. I wish I could be that guy that takes those photos someday. AZ is in the house. You are very much a wildcat, aren't you, Mr. G. Moreno? SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. It's a technology that allows your information to be encrypted from end to end. There's a history there. The U.S. government tried to ban it. A second Vegas shutdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm not telling you a second Vegas shutdown is happening. Not by any means. But if you watch my video earlier on today, you're going to see that there's a lot of stuff going on in town right now. You know, the Bellagio had the Mayfair Supper Club. They had to shut down for a few days because somebody tested positive. And then we have Guy Fieri over at the Link. I almost said Imperial Palace. Woo, that's old Vegas. They had to do a shutdown because somebody tested positive there. So right now there's like 60,000 people in the Culinary and Bartenders Union that are represented by these lawyers, and they're going to try to do a lawsuit. And it doesn't make any sense because you can't really prove anything. Now, what they're alleging is that the casinos who are actually... So, okay, side note, you guys want to hear a story, 614 likes? I'll tell you about how it works when you go to a buffet, who's actually working for who, and what the actual complaints you can levy on the service staff, what they have to do with anything, because you'd be very surprised based on our experiences. But... to tell you that story, I need 250 likes, and I would love to tell you that story so you can understand the dynamics of what's working here behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, Christina Castillo, thanks for all you do to keep us informed. Oh man, I'm not the only one. There's other bloggers out there. You guys can go check out the other bloggers if you guys want to, and then you come back here and you let me know. And I appreciate you guys watching and giving me a chance, So I need 250 likes for me to tell you about the time we went to the Rio buffet, the all-you-can-eat buffet years ago, and how we were shocked and astounded by what we learned from the manager of the Rio buffet and how little power he actually has. So I get to 250 likes. I'll talk about that. Then we'll move on to the repercussions of if the city were to shut down. And I'm saying if. I'm not telling you it's going to happen. And I maybe should like put a subtitle over my face. This is speculation because people won't listen. I know everybody here will listen though. You guys are all great. With increased testing, some numbers will rise. The critical numbers are those who recover and those who don't. I've said that before. That's very good. Shadow22, longtime viewer and commenter, and that's good. Oh my goodness, Christina says I'm the best or the favorite, or thank you so much. Hey, Steven, coming in from Grand Prairie, Alberta. My gosh, I used to work with a company that did bank pickups in Grand Prairie and fly them to Calgary to data process them. All right, we got 252 likes. A long time ago, the Rio had this deal during 2008 where there was nobody left in town, and they said, hey, locals, show your local ID. You don't even need a Players Club card, and you can get half off a buffet. Well, that was great for us. That was awesome. I got so fat. And so we went and my wife is like, I want to sit in that section. And then she told me the old-fashioned way of doing it is that the ladies always lead the gentleman through the restaurant. So she lead me. We sit down. We wait for the person to come up and ask us, what do you want to drink? I'll have a Diet Coke. I'll have a water. Nobody comes. Nobody brings us anything. Nobody puts napkins on the table. Nobody does anything. We're thinking, what's going on here? So... we're just basically being ignored. We're the only people in the section. So I go up to the front and I'm like, this is 2008. This is a while back, 12 years ago. I'm like not nice to people. Back then I was a apprehensible jerk. Don't even think about it. I know what you're doing. Don't start commenting. You're still an apprehensible jerk. Okerlund, you should have monitors send you pics of themselves and use it as a background from one of your live streams. Monitors? I'm not sure what you mean by pics of themselves. Maybe you mean my viewers. That would be pretty cool. That would be a nice one. Thank Okerlund, guys. Thank him so much. So I go up to there and I say, I've become a Karen. And I hate that. It's a derogatory term. Let's call it, let's just say I become a tiger. Yeah, sure, Tiger, right? Because that doesn't offend any human being unless there's a guy named Tiger Woods. Sorry, I just offended you, Tiger. I become, I become a jerk, and I say, I want to talk to the manager. I want to know why we're not getting anything. And the guy goes, and he was really nice to me, and he goes, okay, I can't really do much. You got sat into a section where there's no servers. Well, we were 5 feet away from the section that had people getting all their service. So I said, well, can't you just get that person to help us? And he goes, nope, can't do that. I said, why? He said, well, I'll tell you the truth about it if you want to know. I said, yes, I want to know the truth. And he says, Well, you got sat in a section where there's no servers. It's not open until 6 o'clock, and right now it's 5:30. So that means that I can't get you a server there until 6. And I can't tell that server to go help you over there, even though it's only 2 feet away and they could bring you a drink, because that server works for the culinary union. And I really don't have much of a say on what they do. They're given the rules in advance. We negotiate those rules, and then they do whatever they have to do. And we have a little bit of say over asking them, but if I ask him and he complains to his boss in the union, then I get flack from my boss. And I'm going, what? Yeah. So there it is, right? That's the dynamics that we're working with right now. And so I go, I didn't know that. So he actually brought us an entire bottle of wine. He was like, oh, you can have any wine on the menu, just if you don't mind serving yourself, and for half an hour, and then there'll be somebody there. And in the end, we got a free bottle of wine, a voucher to come back, and blah, 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 blah. But, that's the travel industry. Back in 2008, you slam your hand on the desk, you get anything you want. It's not like that now. It should be. I mean, you shouldn't have to slam your hand. But, ultimately, that's what we found out about how the culinary union interacts with the hotels. So right now, you have this dynamic where the hotels, we're telling everybody, yeah, we're going to do what we're going to do. Yeah, it'll be safe for everybody. They didn't do what they said they were going to do according to the culinary. They didn't tell other employees when somebody tested positive. They would clandestinely send them home, not stop service, and it's a problem. So what does Vegas look like with a second shutdown? 700 people. Get me to 300 likes, please. I'm going to keep talking. I'm not going to dangle it over you with a carrot and a stick. Paul says, I'm glad you started earlier. Thank you. I was trying to get on even earlier, but we went to one of the wet markets, and the wife bought seafood, and we had the eye appointment, and it's been a big thing from start to end. So what does it look like with a second shutdown? I don't like the prospects of a second shutdown at all. You already have Caesars Entertainment losing money. People will buy into the market. It looks like the Caesars deal is going to go through with Eldorado. Eldorado will control Caesars in probably July at some point, and I don't even know how they're negotiating that. But a second shutdown will probably put some people in some hotels out of business for a very long time. And a second shutdown means a second reboot. And look at the first reboot. Now, the second reboot should probably be better than the first, but it's still going to be very, very difficult for them to come back. And you're going to have people that ultimately leave the city to go to places where possibly there isn't as many outbreaks. There's outbreaks in most states, unfortunately, but not all of them are as bad as other places. And you have some economies that are taking a really, really slow approach. Just a week ago, we were like, hey, looks like this economic comeback is happening, and we should be back to where we were by November, December. And now it's like, holy crap, everybody duck and cover. Duck and cover, because it could be a lot worse. If we shut down a second time, it's going to be longer than 90 days. It's going to be longer than 90 days. Then you got Dr. Fauci going, they ain't going to be a vaccine. We're never going to get one. Okay, thanks, Dr. Fauci. Good golly, Miss Molly. That guy is scary as heck, isn't he? And so we need some hope that we don't have to shut down. We need to play it by ear. Now, the good news is right now that our governor, Steve Sisolak, he has said we'll be in phase 2 until July 31st. Is there 31 days in July? I don't even know. There's some nursery rhyme. What we got? Yeah, July 31st. We're going to be in phase 2 till July 31st. The bad news for you, it means that there's no live ticketed events, which means that if the NHL does play here, maybe we'll be having empty seats. Yeah, well, basically, Chris, to paraphrase, he said he doesn't expect a vaccine, and he expects up to 100,000 cases per day or something is possible. It was a ridiculous you-know-what show, and it was not good. It was not good. And so what do you do? 100,000 cases a day. Well, I'm thinking to myself, if there was 100,000 cases a day, and if the death rate wasn't high, and if the hospitals weren't full, wouldn't we meet herd immunity very, very quickly on an accelerated rate? I mean, I'll type into my calculator right now, and I'll say if you had 45 days and you had 100,000 people a day, that's exponential math, my friends. That's a million. That's not 100,000. You'd have 4.5 million people potentially herd immunity in just 45 days. I mean, within the end of the year, you'd have a lot of people. Oh, I got something from Mr. Martin Alvarez. Bro, that's why I want to have a beer with you. You can't listen to your talk. I can't listen to you talk for hours. Well, then why are you here? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think you meant to say that. Currently in Texas, having a tequila Tequila. He's having a tequila listening to my brain. Well, thank you guys so much. Whoa, teacher is generous tonight. Oh my God. My super chat disappeared. I support your channel. Whoa, man. Yeah, the super chats turn darker reds and purples and oranges, and they stay longer at the top. But that's not important. What's important is we talk about it from a pragmatic sense, what would happen. What will happen is people will move away from Las Vegas. And what will happen is we won't have money to fund anything. What will happen is the Raiders Stadium, which has bond payments that are dependent on the financing of the Raiders Stadium, the Allegiant Stadium, is dependent completely entirely upon hotel room revenues. And even though those have disappeared, it's okay because they banked a lot of money beforehand, but they're going to be paying for that. So that's going to be a debt that will incur. And eventually what will happen is the people that are in charge right now are the party that like taxes. You have two different parties. One party doesn't like taxes and they cut the taxes. One party likes the taxes. Now, I'm not demonizing either party. You need to pay your taxes for things like streets and schools, but one party likes to tax aggressively, and they're going to basically have to institute some kind of a state tax, and that will destroy. It's a chain. It's a chain. Oh my God, I'm the worst for telling you all this, aren't I? I suck. But yeah, it's a chain reaction. So when you tax the wealthy who have residence in the state, they're just going to go to a state like Florida. Well, in Florida, they have the same deal where there's no like state personal income tax on people. And so the Raiders will have a hard time paying for the stadium. The state will have a hard time paying for revenues, because we did a thing on where the money comes from in Vegas on this channel, and it comes from room taxation, liquor, alcohol sales, live entertainment taxes. Right now, we don't have many rooms being taxed. We don't have any shows being taxed because those are not running right now. And we don't have any of that to fund all of the things that make this a great place to live. And it is a great place to live. Make no doubt about it. Make no doubt about it. But it's a stupid cascade, and then the people don't come back because the hotels are not open because they have to close because the people have moved. So they don't have the populace to support the employees. And then people are afraid to come back because maybe life is never the same. Maybe we have to deal with C-19 every single year. You see how it's a ripple. It's the butterfly effect. No, it's not the bad movie with Ashton Kutcher. It's the butterfly effect. You guys know what that is? That's where basically somebody, butterfly flaps its wings in Africa and causes a hurricane to happen in Miami, Florida. It's just a ripple effect that accentuates itself down the line. Could you name large amounts of donations mega chats? Well, I wish people wouldn't mega chat me. I wish they would PayPal, because mega chats, they would take 30%, and I'm all for paying for the platform, but they already make it hard. Martin Alvarez says Aria penthouse suite. Ooh, that would be cool. I would love to see the penthouse suite. You're gonna have to email me. My email is on the screen. It's the same as the PayPal. I don't check it a lot because I get a lot of emails. And yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. I'd love to see that. I must have missed something. Where are your eyeglasses? And is your old house still on the market? Well, that's a good question. If my old house is still on the market, somebody want to buy my old house and then let me live in it. I'm just kidding. I like where I am now. My eyeglasses are in the car, actually. I was lucky enough to get fitted for contacts today and get a new pair, a new prescription. My eyeglasses will cost me $500. Okay, so the old house is listed as a pending sale. And so that's good. It lowered in price. It's got a pending offer on it. It's been on the market for 128 days. And they actually fired the original guy. That guy was not nice to me. He was yelling and screaming at me at one point because I said we needed more time. He didn't like me very much towards the end. I guess that's the way life works sometimes, though. And we ended up in a better place. So it's got a pending offer for $299,000. They wanted $330,000 for it originally. Okay, Luis Flores, why are you being deleted? Let me see. Do you think COVID was planned? Luis can say that. That's okay, mods. You don't have to worry about that. We don't have to, because here's the thing, mods. Even though you're protecting me, you think it's okay. What happens is the people who say those things, I'm not responsible for those things. You know what? I shouldn't have actually chatted that. I'm gonna delete my own chat now. I might not answer them, but it's okay. We can have that discussion here. It's not a big deal. How many rooms was it? It was 3 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and two baths. It was a nice place. I wish I could have bought it, but you screw up your life, you have some repercussions. You still have glasses eyes. You still have glasses eyes? Yeah, give it a few days to pop back in. It'll be like a Simpsons character, though. Boop, right out of my head. Steve and I have been wearing cataract contacts. I've been wearing contacts since 1985. You get used to them. I'm sure you do. Absolutely. The Atomic Lounge. He's a married man. I don't know who said anything about me right there. It's okay, Louis. You're loved by all. Do you think Vegas will be shut down again? I don't know. I don't know. It's going to depend on everything. I mean, I'm sure Californians are going to be coming here a little more often because they can't do anything fun in California anymore for a while. And I'm not sure if it'll be shut down again. Have your sources said something about the possible shutdown again, or are you just hypothesizing? Well, my sources tell me that the hotels are not making any money right now, and they can only run a deficit for so long, especially companies like Caesars. Caesars can only run so long into the red. They've been running in the red for 3 years. If you guys don't know the term because you're not from English-speaking first, kind of thing, so in the red and the black, bookkeepers used to keep their books, and they would write in red ink when the business was losing money, and they'd write in black ink when it was making money. So they're losing red. They're in the red. They're losing money. Is Sapphire open? No, none of those things are open. My heavens to Murgatroyd, no. I've been wearing Trevor out. Okay, rental market out for rental market for out of state residents moving in July. It's the same as it was last year, about $1.25, $1.50 a square foot, depending on where you want to live. My realtor Josh can tell you more if you want. You can always get him on Facebook. His name is Josh Mullins, and he's in my Facebook group. Not Leaving Las Vegas, the Facebook group. Okay, so they don't need to hear bad news, but the truth needs to be told. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, if I were you, I'd wait a month. Am I going to tell you the truth, or am I going to lie to you and tell you that everything is awesome? Because it's not right now. It's not awesome. I would say wait a month. What are you doing in the meantime? Go camping with your family. It's nice to camp. Camping is fun. And, unless you're in a state like Michigan, shut camping down for some reason. Are you a fan of Suncoast? We used to love the Suncoast. Suncoast was a great place. You used to have a $4.99 trucker special at like 2 in the morning, and we used to be night owls, and I used to love the Suncoast, and they had some good stuff up there. Is it good to buy real estate now? Well, real estate values have risen across the country, and Vegas rose in turn with them. So it's pretty much the same right now. Do you think we will face another shutdown? And it scares me for Vegas. I do think we will face, Debbie says. So she's saying not. So wait a year. What's going on with the pepper mill? I heard some things. I know things. I know stuff. I don't know what's going on with the pepper mill. They won't tell you anything. Isn't that great? Nobody tells you anything. Go read the Review Journal. They paywall it. It sucks, those criminals trying to charge me, make money, stupid capitalists. Camping is the best. But yeah, you can read the Review Journal. You can at least see the headlines. They're a pretty good resource on what's happening in Vegas. Another good one is the Nevada Independent. They have a very good website. And if I could donate money to anybody, it might be them. But I started donating in other ways lately. I'm grateful that my school district still pays me to work with my students online. I think that's awesome. Teacher loves Disney. I wonder what apps did they use? Did they develop proprietary ones in your district, or do you guys all work with Zoom? Hi, everyone. I'm from Cali. I'm heading to Las Vegas on the 2nd. May see you walking around, Steve. Maybe you will, but probably not, because I'm in the safety and comfort of my home after my scare where I was real sick. Yeah, camping is a social distancing activity. There's something special about camping, making a fire, doing it at night, hanging out with your friends, hearing the entire nature around you. And there's something special about Vegas. Going out on the strip, making a fire, hearing your friends around. No, wait, you don't do that in Vegas, do you? Oh, would you believe that at one point in the 1960s, for most of the casinos in Las Vegas to move to California, for most of the casinos in California to move to California, I don't understand. Long Beach was set to open gambling there, fell through because of no agreement on taxes. I've also heard Mexico wants to institute gambling in Northern California. They call that Baja California Norte. And if that happened, that would be detrimental to absolutely everybody. But, Mexico might not be safe for other reasons. Stevel would never write stuff like this. I don't know what Real Bronze said. Let's see if I can scroll back and see what's going on. I didn't see his comment, and I can't see because there's too many dang comments. All right, doesn't matter. I heard PH is opening July 1st. Maybe they are. I mean, they're not even announcing it anymore. They used to be blazing it into the oh, everything's announcing. And I know tomorrow the Aria is opening, I think, and also the Mandalay Bay is going to fully open. The Luxor should open tomorrow. What's the best golf course in Vegas? Well, if you want to golf at the first place that Tiger Woods ever won a professional golf tournament, you can go to the Las Vegas National. It's off of Desert Inn Road. It's just kind of behind the Wynn. And that's not the same as the Wynn. It's off of Desert Inn, I believe. And that one there has the house from Casino on it. We know the owners of that house. They're super nice older folks. Dry steam cleaners at 270 degrees Fahrenheit would kill the virus. That would create immediate confidence in sanitation standards. Well, the Wynn says that they're doing that, which is a good thing. So if the Wynn's doing it, then maybe the Wynn is the resort that you want to stay at. The Las Vegas National is beautiful. It's an older school kind of club, but they're nice people over there. Do a live at Aria. Yeah, right. I'll just poke my camera into the William Hornbuckle's face and say, you know who I am. Tiger was minus 44. He had a weird tournament that day and he came back. If you go into their clubhouse there where they have all the food and all the nice stuff, there's actually like an homage to Tiger Woods and all the famous golfers that golf there. There's a ton of them there. Hey Steve, where can I safely fire off fireworks in Vegas? I brought a fireworks booth with a safe and sane label. Yeah, there's if you want to do it really safe, you're going to drive out on 15 north, go 15 north towards Overton. And you can actually, this is a better thing to do if you have a vehicle. Drive towards the Peyote tribe. I think it's the Peyotes. They have a reservation in a place where you can buy the real fireworks and then you can shoot them off. You can't bring them into Las Vegas. They're going to set up police checkpoints with dogs to sniff it in. And if you try to transport them out of the nation into the city, you're actually committing a federal crime. But you can do that. It's pretty fun. You can shoot them off out there. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Oh, you got me, Mike. Drive out to the Hoover Dam. Yeah, towards the Hoover Dam, but that's a lot of that's federal land, so good luck on you. Pop them out at the sea. Take a boat. Just do like a Viking burial or something like that. It seems to be the virus is going up a lot in states, not just in Nevada. I hope Las Vegas doesn't shut down again. So if the casinos can't turn a profit, they're going to close down some of the properties one by one, and they're going to close down the ones that are least profitable first. And you can't just shuttle an employee from point A to point B. Like, there's different ways that you're going to do your job at Caesar's Palace versus Planet Hollywood. So people might lose their jobs and they might leave town. Waldorf Astoria Mandarin opens tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. I mean, they must have the market for that because that's more of a luxury-oriented place. I retracted myself. Probably I did. I don't know what Kevin's saying. Let's see what we got here in the chats. Coming in hopefully soon from Tucson, Arizona. Should we go to Laughlin? I mean, Laughlin's nice and it's more affordable and it's less densely packed. So if you're just looking for your casinos, whoa, teacher, what are you doing? My super chat disappeared again. I'm having a great time watching your live stream. Thank you. Well, thank you. Teacher loves Disney. Wow, that is too generous, man. You guys are really super sweet. Hi, can I have a black cat?
You can have the albino, the albie.
Okay, well, we don't have one of those.
We have an albie.
Oh, Google, shut up, Google. Why is it doing this to me? Oh, well, okay, bring a cat. I want cats.
And just an FYI, you can always...
Stop it, Google. You hate me. All right, my Google went off when I was talking about bringing me a black cat. That was weird. Okay, I really want to move to Vegas, Desiree says. You can move to Vegas. It's a good city for business, and it's fun, and it's good. I guess Circus Circus will close down. I don't know. I don't even know why he opened Circus Circus because I went in there and it was depressing on a Wednesday. Chewing ice is bad for your teeth, but I'm going to do it anyways. Are the Macau casinos any better off in terms of their COVID response? Oh, not this thing. We're going to kill this thing. It's going to die.
It's not. It's 2 years old.
It's 2 years old, but I kill fish.
His name is Albie. Short for albino.
All right, I have a thing here. This is ridiculous.
This is the fighting betta. This is a Thai fighting fish.
They can't see that. Can you guys see that thing? This is a fish that somebody gave us because they're moving.
Yeah, they can.
It's already got fin rot. Jeez Louise.
It's not a fin rot.
I don't know.
See that.
No, I don't think it is. It's a beta fish. And did you feed it?
No.
What are all those floaties?
I'm supposed to feed it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Go feed it to the cats. Get it.
No. It's just had, no. Mia's had it for 2 years.
Okay, so her friend.
She can have it back when everything's. Okay, the black one.
Oh, there's a black cat. Thank God I got a black cat. Cook it, eat it. Yes, well, they're all Filipinas and they eat fish. Come here, Blackjack. He's not going to come unless I shake this deal over here. Come on. I know, I'm such a tease. Come here, buddy. Oh, I probably disappeared out of my camera. And there I am. Oh, there's a cat butt. No one wants to see that. Okay, yeah, the fin is normal. That is good. Hey, come on. Take care of that thing. I am going to. It's a living creature. I like the ideas and the tenets of Buddhism. Maybe it's one of my relatives. That's Hinduism. What was nicer rooms, Mandalay Bay or Delano? I've been in the rooms at the Delano. They're really nice. I did a tour, but you're probably never going to stay in that room because it's for invited guests only, and you have to have a big bankroll. But they're nice. They're nice. Yeah, there's Blackjack. He's in the camera. Blackjack, tilapia. Tilapia, some people won't eat tilapia. I like them. They taste good. What's happening with the Arizona Charlies? Arizona Charlies. That's their jingle. I don't think they're open. I haven't driven past an Arizona Charlies. There's one on Decatur out towards the Meadows Mall, and I just haven't been out there in a long time. I don't know. Mr. Meowie. Haha, that's a great name. It's like Miyagi because he is so zen and cool. You don't know what's going on, do you? You don't understand the concepts here. Are the Polo Towers nice? Some of the rooms are nice. Some of the rooms have Murphy beds. For God's sakes, that's a bed that sits in the wall and then you pull it out. It's ridiculous. Blackjack has an announcement. He's running for president. Can you hear him? You can't hear him. He was purring pretty loud. Tilapia with vinegar and rice. Well, the wife likes it fried, and there's wet markets here. I took some pictures today. Maybe I'll post them on Patreon. I don't know. Patreon has been bad for me lately. People are leaving the Patreon. I guess I'm not doing enough for them. But, yeah, and they fry your fish for you, and they don't charge you anything for that service. And they'll chop number 4 and deep fry. That's what we get, cut 4 deep fry. Hi, Blackjack, got my vote. Blackjack for president. I heard him purr. You can hear him purr? You can't hear him purr. You're such a tease, dude. Understood, Blackjack. Heard him, yes. Yeah, he said if elected, I will get rid of all dogs. Better choice now than the other two. Haha. Oh, Earl from Florida says, any news on the Park MGM opening? For some reason, somebody in somewhere was saying they're going to be staying at the Nomad in August, but that doesn't mean it's going to open in August, and the Nomad is, of course, part of the Park MGM. Don't even, man. Don't even. You're clawing me. I don't like it. This shirt's nice. I named my boyfriend after Blackjack. Ha! If his name is Jack, and well, you know the way that goes. That's fun. Take me to the river. Okay, what do we got here? Blackjack. Cool Rob is here. Rob Charlin is here. He says, hi, Blackjack. Blackjack, so Mandalay elevator goes direct to the pools. Delano doesn't. Yeah, if that matters to you, Delano is a little bit back there. They have a Seafood City out there. Yeah, they have 3 of them. There's one in Henderson, one on the west side, and one right near Maryland Parkway. I don't know about the Vidara. That would be good if it was going to open. I mean, but then again, you're opening casinos to what kind of an audience? Not much of an audience. Hi, Steve. Did you get my mask order? I'll be in Vegas tomorrow, Bobby says. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of orders, and a lot of people want me to do the deal where I go and I hand deliver them. I would be basically driving around the strip for hours, and if I said I would hand deliver it, I'm still going to try to hand deliver it. I might have to drop it at the hotel. I have a bunch of stuff I have to film this week. My life is getting weird lately. Is the Fashion Show Mall open? It is open. Yeah, we've been to the Fashion Show Mall. A ton of stores are closed. I posted over on Patreon, I have a limit of 10, and I walked for 5 minutes. Closed. The Microsoft store is closed, but they're closing all of those everywhere. Microsoft is pulling out of retail. That's like the store I want to go to, and I'm not standing in line for an hour to go through the Apple store so they can take my temperature. They look like they have doctors in front of the store. It's kind of ridiculous. Hello, I think I might join the Patreon. Well, thank you, Susanna. I mean, again, I don't know. The mask orders got a little convoluted. Some people got mad at me, and a couple of people dropped. One guy named VD was his initials, and he dropped, and he's been on there forever. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm trying my best. My gosh, Martin and Jeff, get a room. Oh, come on, guys. Don't fight in the chats. I don't like it when you do that. Because I'm famous. Well, maybe I'll just have to do a meetup, and it won't be on the strip, and we'll all have to wear face masks. Because I don't have enough time in the day, guys. Senior Frogs was packed on Saturday night. Yeah, Senior Frogs over at the Treasure Island. TI, it's not Treasure Island anymore. Smash that like button. Okay, why don't they try to bring much more diverse industries to Vegas? They've been trying that for a while. Vegas diversity is difficult. The main reason it's hard to bring diversity to Las Vegas in terms of industry, we're not talking about in terms of people. There's a lot of different demographics from different races out here. But diversity in Vegas is difficult because of our education system. We don't have a very good one. The K through 12 schools are one of the worst in the entire country. I think we're 47th in the entire country in terms of, number one versus number 450. Okay, we're 47th. But hey, we have a Raiders stadium. We spent money on that, almost $1 billion. And then you have, what else do you got? You got the post-secondary schools. See, when Amazon's going to relocate somewhere, they want to make sure that they have a fresh pool of people that can stay in the city, that know the city, that are loyal to the city, that they can hire. And so that's why they go to places like New York, where they have great post-secondary. They're going to pay a bucket load of taxes in New York before that lady bartender scared them all away and was proud of it somehow. How do you get proud of scaring people away from jobs? I don't get her, but she won the popularity contest last week. They would go out to New York or California before Vegas because they have people, they have education. Robert is here, my bird from Seattle, the Seahawks fan. I remember you, Robert. Bill and Lisa did a pool shootout on Flamingo and Golden Nugget pools last weekend. Oh, cool! So we're promoting Bill and Lisa's travel blog now. Yeah, they're a nice couple. I met them downtown. That's pretty cool. Stephen Campbell, do you have children? I have my godson, who I consider like my son's son. And I'm putting him through school and trying to get him over here, although he can't go to school in the Philippines right now because he goes to dental school and they're homeschooled right now. They're supposed to go back next month, but it's tough for them. You think it's bad here? Boom, it's worse out there. You need to live in Summerlin for good schools in Vegas. Okay, wow, thank you, Robert. Yes, Robert was awesome for that. He is cool. And I don't mind you guys talking about other bloggers here. I'm just, I don't know. I still got that thing where I got some post-traumatic blog disorder with some experiences I had. But those two people were super nice, and they have a good personality, and you should watch them. Go Hawks, baby. See, when I say birds, you could say fly, eagle, fly, or you can say go Seahawks, or you can say go Falcons. There's too many birds in the NFL, isn't there? Dentist is a great profession. This is why my wife pushed him into the dentistry thing. But I promised him that if he gets through it and he's good enough, that he should go for actual like cardiologist or something like that. But it's an easy way to get to the United States. A dentist in the Philippines makes less money than a dental assistant in the United States. Go! Wow, Marlboro Park, JJC. I used to live in Marlboro Park. I used to live on Fonda Way. Yeah, Fonda Way. I'm not going to tell you the full address because I think I still have family out in that area. Fonda Way, right across the street. We used to go to the Marlboro Medical Center to get blood work done when I was a kid. It's a long story. You don't need to know. I'm not going to tell you. Yes, the Luxor, the open Jose. Okay, yeah. So I can eat 10 pounds of king crab's legs. You see, but that's the thing. You're not eating 10 pounds of the flesh. You're counting the shells. I'm just joking with you. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so what if Vegas closes again? I don't know. I don't think we recover. I'll just have a very boring channel driving around the desert looking for scorpions. I hate scorpions. They suck. Welcome back, Steven. You sound great again. Thank you so much. I try to talk in a radio-like voice. I don't know if it comes off as good. You got to keep the chat flowing no matter what you do. You gots to. Hi from Surprise, Arizona. Hello, Steve. Go Cubs, go. Ooh. You're a Cubbies fan, even though you're in Diamondbacks territory. What up with that? I guess the Cubs have been around forever. Did the Cubs do spring training down there, perhaps? Okay, go Calgary Flames. Man, oh man, I would love to see the Flames do something in their career. They need to do better than they have been. They sure, whatted the bed against the Colorado Avalanche last year, didn't they? Looks like Toronto at Edmonton for NHL hub cities as of tonight. I don't know. You know what? Again, let's talk about that for a minute. It wouldn't really matter. 75% of those players don't even want to play. That's the word that I watch a channel called The Hockey Guy. If you're into hockey, go look up The Hockey Guy. He's in Vancouver. He's awesome. And he said, the news media says that most of the players don't even want to play right now. It's ridiculous. And I don't know, Edmonton could get it, City of Champions. It would be nice to see Edmonton get it. And it would, but then they do it in Canada. It'd be back to the roots, I guess, right? There you go. So a friend of mine is security supervisor for a major casino in Vegas. Another shutdown is coming, he says. Everyone from neighboring states is invading us. Well, that's the way it goes. And that's where our money comes from. That's unfortunate. Robert posts 4 hockey sticks and YouTube censors him on their own. Why is that? Do the Showboat and Sam's Town still exist? Sam's Town's around. The Showboat has not been around for a long time. That's now where like Casino Royale and the Venetian and the Palazzo are. Got the Tampa Bay Lightnings in the house. The Seahawks. I wonder what they're going to name the Seattle team. I wonder if there will be a bit of a rivalry between the Seattle team in the NHL and the Las Vegas team. The Islanders are coming to town. Yeah, they were saying if they did it in Vegas, the East Coast teams would play in Vegas. Are any fireworks launching on the Strip this weekend? Not on the Strip that I've heard of. I've heard of Red Rock. Somebody said Green Valley Ranch down in Henderson will have them. And then we also have, of course, the Plaza downtown is going to have some. Vintage background there before the high roller. Yeah, I noticed that. Oh my gosh, I failed you so much. I apologize for that. Is Prim open? I have not reported on Prim, have I? We got the, I don't know for sure. I know the roller coaster hasn't been running for a while there. We've got the Penguins. I got the Flyers. More of a rivalry with Vancouver. Of course, they're right over the water from each other. It's going to be the Seattle Kraken, so I heard. Yeah, they've had a saga. You don't even name that team. Nobody's naming anything up in Seattle. Oh, wait, yeah. You have the Climate Pledge Arena. I swear to God, guys. If you don't even know hockey, all you need to know is that Amazon got the naming rights, and Jeff Bezos announced in his blog they're going to call it the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. At least I thought T-Mobile Arena was a little bit hokey down here in Vegas. But, okay, Climate Pledge Arena. Hooray! Islanders must dominate. Now we're talking hockey. I usually do the non-Vegas talk until an hour in, but here we go. Wonder if they still have long wait lines at the Prime Lottery store during the big jackpots. I imagine they might. I mean, so if you guys don't know what happens, the Megabucks jackpot across the country gets really, really big. I have to close my door, and you'll have to pardon me for half a second here, okay? So, the Megabucks gets really, really big, and I'm back. And so people will drive to bordering states. Nevada doesn't have a state lottery. So you'll drive down to Prim, which is about an hour out of town, and you'll just go and do your thing down there and buy your lottery tickets. And you literally walk over the state line to buy them, and they'll always have a big old lineup. But the other thing is you can go to Searchlight, Nevada, which is just a little bit past Prim, see some cool historical railroad stuff, and a nice little bar they have down there too, and buy your lottery tickets at Searchlight. Oh my gosh, can I get a shout out, Steven, Ernesto, and Connie from Lancaster, California, with a bunch of emojis. So shout out goes to Ernesto and Connie from Lancaster, California. Dennis Potvin was a great goalie. Okay, good. Lotto stores at State Line was closed. There you go, Mike says. So that goes that theory out the window. Steve, your particular way of presenting is, in my humble opinion, raising you to the top tier status. Very good on your feet. Go, baby, go. Thank you so much. His3, I've not seen you around here. I appreciate you popping in. Is Prim affordable? You don't want to live in Prim. Is it affordable to gamble? Meh. Is it affordable to shop? Meh. It's a gambling destination on their way out of California. It's where you drive if you're in California and you don't really want to come to Las Vegas. It's a good place to go. There's some gimmicks down there. You have the outlet center. I'd say the Prim is one of the things that you do when you've been coming here for a while. Okay, it should be these Seattle Steelheads. Ooh, I don't know about that. The Pittsburgh Steelers might take exception, but Steelheads is a type of fish as far as I know. Why don't you call them the Seattle Chinooks? Only people in the Pacific Northwest would get that one. My ice is all melted and the water's perfectly cold so I can drink it without going and slurping in your ears. Thank you, Stephen. God bless you. Thank you, Ernesto. Thank you for being there and being here with me. You missed my question. I'm sorry, Lauren. Ask it again. Okay, so just so you guys know, here's some analytics for you. There's 26 chats a minute, so every 2 seconds there's a new chat. And sometimes I have to look at the camera. I can't look at this screen all the time, so I might miss your chats, and I apologize if I do. Some people get mad at me. You think Vegas will shut down again by August? I don't know. But I think if we did have one, like we covered here on the stream, I don't think it would be pretty. I think it would be pretty awful, and I don't know if we'd survive it the same way. Dennis Potvin. Yes, I didn't like that Mad Greek too. Yeah, they have some Greek places in town here you can go. They're not bad. So we have 25 per minute in chats. What do we got for chat rate? Ooh, a cool chat chart. Oh, wow, at one point I was getting a chat every 1 second. That was pretty crazy. Oh, we also have to thank the super duper rock stars, just so you guys know. Don't, Robert's doing a boob emoji. We're going to get rid of that. We have 3 levels of local Las Vegans is what I call you. Level 1 is the people who watch and chat. Level 2 are the people with wrenches attached. 3 are these people right here. Teacher Loves Disney, Vegas Mooch, Okerlund, Winning Traveler, Derek Combs, Teacher Loves Disney, Winning Traveler, Christina Castillo, Okerlund, Paul T., Martin Alvarez, Teacher Loves Disney again. Man, you must be drinking something magical tonight to throw all that at me. Martin Alvarez, Paul T., we have Teacher Loves Disney, oh my goodness, Okerlund, Earl from Florida, Robert Jimenez, and Pappy. I didn't even see Pappy. From Surprise, Arizona. Hello, Steve, and Go Cubs Go. And I did see Pappy, and I did shout that one out. So thank you so much. Man, we have got Mark and Robert not doing good stuff. Guys, be nice in the chats. My moderators will put down the Kraken on you. They will be the Vegas... Ooh, my chair just fell. They'll be the Vegas Kraken before we have a Seattle Kraken. Here I am. The elevator just went right back up. Oh my goodness. They call them Slovaki. Opa Slovaki. It's a chain in Canada. That's a kind of a Greek place. Pretty good place too. Oh my gosh. Forza Canada. I don't know. Forza is a racing brand. Trim and Chin go with 70 stash. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Pittsburgh to Vegas in August. Don't tell me you're driving. That would be crazy. Are you going to be on the strip tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be on the strip tomorrow. I do have to meet some people, but I'm going to be off that strip if I don't have to be. Troll Patrol is in the house. Is Luxor really cursed? Probably not. I mean, that's a thing that I can make a video on, I guess. Everybody's asked me to do the cursed Luxor video. School fundraiser will be here tomorrow. Very nice. SC, when's the last time you skated? It was 2017, 18. It was whenever they opened City National Arena, and I went and I skated, and then I remembered I can skate, but I have bad knees, and my body hates me. Mark is here. Mike is here. Mike Des Moines. Do you really want to stir the pot like that? Don't do that again, my friend. We're not going to get in that position with anybody. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get political here. We're not going to talk about protests here. You guys want to tune out of the protests when you come here, don't you? Do you guys want me to turn this into a political show? I don't think you do. If you did, you would go and watch a political video somewhere. So I don't think you want to watch that. And I'm not even going to be tricked into saying what you guys want me to say. So anyways, we're going to be there for 3 days. Very nice school fundraiser. Very nice. Miracle Mile shops, yeah, they're open, but not really in the same capacity. I think that Ocean's 1 opens tomorrow because they've had a sign up that says they open tomorrow, which would be good. It took a lot to build Luxor. I love that place. Absolutely. Steven, did you rollerblade when you were young? Yes. Definitely had a pair of rollerblades. Now they have cool rollerblades where you can replace the blade with something that simulates ice hockey skates. I skated as a kid. Every Canadian kid, when you're 1 year old, they give you your first pair of skates, it seems. So yeah, I skated a bunch. I had Bowers, that was my skates. They didn't have Nike back in the day. Nike didn't make skates until I was much older. And I also had rollerblades. He puts the lotion in the basket. Oh my gosh. So we have passed the 1 hour mark. Wow. Nice to be here with you guys. I appreciate you guys popping in to see me tonight. Have you seen Wide Putin video? I missed that meme. What is the Wide Putin video? I should do a reaction video maybe with you guys, which I could do, but I'm not going to. No politics, no SJWs, no tragedies. That's why I love your channel. Well, Ofta Paul, you know what's going on. You're a highly intelligent individual. You make your own choices. When it comes to Vegas stuff, I'll just help you. What is your cup pick? The Vegas Golden Knights, but realistically, I don't have one right now because we don't know the teams. The teams are not coming back the same way. They stopped playing in what, February or March, April, May, June, July. 4 months. So many things happen in 4 months. Those guys get in and out of conditioning. You have to trust that they're the same guys that showed up. They might not be. So we'll see. I think the Detroit Red Wings are going to win the Stanley Cup. And then you knew I'm not a hockey fan because they're not even in contention. All right, guys, you guys are great. I'm going to keep politics out of this because it's not nice to be offending people, even unintentionally, and you can't please everybody. You're always going to have 50% on one side, 50% on the other. Most people fall into the middle, just so you guys know. Are the Raiders doing any stadium tours? Apparently, they're supposed to start them. I'm not going to do one. I won't do one unless I can actually film it, and they won't let me film it and put it on a YouTube channel anyways. All right, guys, you guys are great. Guess what? We passed the 1 hour mark. I do have to rest my eyes and my voice a little bit, and you guys are great. So we're going to go. If there was a chopper up here, I would be saying, get to the chopper. What's wrong? Go. Look at you. You're on YouTube. Okay, that's it. Have I ever played curling? I've never curled before, but I do enjoy watching it on TV. And yes, you can mock me. All my American friends do. All right, guys, you guys are great. You guys are wonderful. Politics Free Zone. We'll see you guys in the video tomorrow. Oh, my God, Jersey T is in the house. Thank you so much, Jersey. Man, it's late where you are. You stayed up past midnight for me. Thank you, everybody, for watching me. So some words to think about today. Let me think about words to think about today. Well, I hope that you guys know that it's not as bad as what they make you think it is. I hope that if you guys go to online and look up stats, that you guys can interpret the stats and realize it's not as bad as they want you to think it is. And you can panic people into making bad decisions for themselves. That's why people make bad decisions and buy bad products. And you can make people panicked into doing bad things and saying bad things, and just make a good decision for you and your family with lots of analytical things in there, and look up critical thinking and learn that. If you don't already do it, you probably already do it, but learn how to interpret the data with all this stuff, because it's not as horrendous as they say, but we don't want it to be. So there's a lot more cases. They're not in the hospitals or dying all around us yet, but we can't force it to be there yet. And that's it. All right, that's it. VegasFaceMask.com. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's such a beautiful mask. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to. Subscribe to the channel. I didn't tie it up in the back. I know I suck. We're going to have our Flamingo Resort and Room Tour tomorrow. It's a highly edited video. It took me about a dozen hours to produce. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. You're all lovely people, and I want to thank you guys so much for being here. You have no idea how much it means to me. I got 800 people in this chat, and I'm not even on the strip. What the heck is up with that? 3, 2, 1, and aloha, and I appreciate y'all. Click.